Hello everyone and welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to cover some formatting options for your data. You can either enter your data yourself or you can use the spreadsheet provided with this lesson. On the spreadsheet we have our monthly budget, just a sample. As you can see, there are many data here. So we have date, name, some income, salary, investment income, and total. And then we have expenses, rent, cell phone, groceries, transportation, and total, net savings, and savings percent. But this data is not in the right format. Ideally, our income and expenses would be in dollars. We may not like the font, we may want to change it. Some of the headings here may look better, or we may make them look better. And that is why we are going to learn how to do that, just to make the visuals more appealing. So let's start. How do we change the font? So if you want to change the font, first of all, highlight the cell or the area that you would like to change. Go to this little box here, which is called font at the bottom. Right now it is Calibri, and let's pretend I want to change it to Times New Roman, which is a very popular font. So Times New Roman, select that, and you can see that the font is changed. Now because it's my heading, I want to possibly change the font size. I can just select it here, 11, 12, 14, 16, make it a little bit bigger, right? So let's say it's 14. Or I can use these two little boxes with arrows. And as you can see, Excel provides help right away. I can increase it or decrease it just to see whatever font may feel better, right? So I'm just going to leave it at 12. And that's how you change your font and the font size. Okay, so moving on, I would like to bold this because it's my title. I would like to make it bold, make it more visible. So I can press this B button right here, and Microsoft Excel bolds it for me. Or if I just undo it, this is the undo button. I can hold Control on my keyboard and press B. And you have the same result. Okay, so moving on, we can italicize this monthly budget. So simply click on I if you want to do that. And we can also underline it to make it more visible. And you can see it looks different from other data. The title is a little bit more visible. So now I may want to put a box around this data, right? Just to make it look nicer. So all I have to do is select this area with my mouse, and you have this little box tool, right? And once again, Excel provides help right away. It says draw an outside border. So I may want to select a border here, outside border. As you can see, there are many border options. I'm just going to select outside borders. And now I have my border here around my data. Or if I undo it, there's another option here, draw a border. So I can just draw it. You can see this pencil tool. So click on a cell and scroll it down, and just release your mouse and press escape, and you accomplish the same result. Different analysts, different people prefer different methods. I prefer using the box tool, just clicking on the box. That the first method that we did here, just using these different boxes. Some people prefer to draw a border. It may be a little bit more intuitive. You can actually erase a border if you want, and you can change your line style. So there are many different options here depending on how you want your data to look like. You can select the applicable option depending on your case. But this is where we're going to stop, just a sample, and you can experiment yourself. Now next I would like to add some colors. So here I would like to change this color to blue. So simply use this tool, just go to this area, font color, and you can adjust it to any color you want. There are some standard colors, and you can actually customize a color if you want. If you go to more colors and just use this tool to customize it. For our purposes, because we're just starting out, we don't need to do that. You can also fill a cell with color. So this is a little bit different. It doesn't actually change the color of your font, but you can highlight a result. So for example, on this spreadsheet, I think the most important data for me is net savings. So I'm just going to highlight this just to see how much I save and change it to a different color. I'm going to select green, but once again, you can select any other color and it changes the color for me. Once again, you can change it to anything you want. Let's do it with savings percent. So same thing, and I don't even have to select the color. I can just click on this and it changes the color to green.